folks, Dude here, and well, it's the first throwback of the day. Already have my Java, so, well, what's today's video? Today's video, I'm basically doing the part 2 of Bushcraft Guys. Well, hell, let me just slide this one out the way and show you what I came up with. He was very correct. Everything in the box will actually fit into the Ziploc baggie. Very, very cool. Let me draw back just a hair so you guys can see what I'm doing here. Okay, so everything will actually fit into the Ziploc bag, minus the major retort pouches. And, well, let's see what our menu selections are today. This is the smaller of the two. This is the tuna rigatoni. And this is the Mexican tuna pasta. I don't know, man. Mexican food made by the Danes. I'm sorry. Mexican food made for the Danes, but actually it was made in Thailand. You know what? This one actually sounds pretty good. I really like Thai food. Let's go with that one. I'm going to chuck that sucker in the frying pan, get it up to temp, and pretend we're doing our bushcraft thing and basically heating it over the campfire or in the pot of water, or however you wish to do it. I mean, there's several ways you can do it. What else have I consumed out of the pack? Well, for breakfast today, I had the cranberry cereal bar. This thing was really good. I also had the strawberry guy, the fruity fruit bar. This kind of came out more like a, kind of almost like a fruit leather. It was actually very good. Tasted very much like strawberry, so that's always a good sign. This cranberry cereal bar, man, I gotta tell you, this thing was really, really good. It wasn't really, like, you know, crunchy, sugary, sweet, too sweet, kind of a, you know, like they really tend to go crazy with putting too much sugar and stuff sometimes. This actually had a little bit of a tartness to it that was actually surprisingly refreshing. I really enjoyed this bar quite a lot. And I'm not a huge fan of cranberries, to tell you the truth, but if they're done correctly, and this one actually had really good balance, it actually was very good. I mean, if I was in the field, I'd be sucking these critters down like crazy, and, well, let's just throw that Thai guy in the frying pan and go from there. It's going to be the first segment in the can. Alright, now, this is something that kind of cracks me up a little bit. You look at your production date, you look at your pull date. The production date on this is 15/5/2010. So, okay, it's 5/15/2010 for Americans. Best before 15/11/2012. They give this only a 2-year pull date. So much for the fact of MRE is going to be around for when, the zombie apocalypse, the nuclear apocalypse takes place, and the only thing left is roaches, rats, and MREs. Unfortunately, the Brits don't think along those lines. Kind of cracked me up. I just figured I'd throw that in before it goes in the frying pan. Good times. Alright, we got our bowl ready. We have our retort pouch heated. Coming out the fry pan. It's a little moist. Give me 1 second here. Let me swab this bad boy off. It's just a little bit wet. It's a little bit wet. It's warm now, obviously, because it's sat immersed in some nice hot water. Let's see. Okay, so Badland. Bad boy goes in there. Cat screwing up somewhere in the living room. I noticed, though, it's kind of funny. This is actually just like a stick-on thing. So, let me kind of do that snippy thingy. And, the old Scissor-matic. Now, I don't go with these things being, like, unbelievably hot, can't handle it. You know, if it's warm, it's warm. I mean, you eat the damn thing. You don't need to basically have the thing completely nuclear. Sniff check. No, it actually smells, smells pretty neutral. Nothing really crazy there. And, let's see what we got. We definitely have pasta. We definitely have corn. Let me crank my camera down just a skosh here. Okay. It smells actually pretty decent. Got my big ass spoon. Big mouth, big mouth. Oh, excuse me. I'm lapsing into 80s. Mr. Wheel, you know that song for sure. That's the Smiths. Just give me 1 second here. Alright, it definitely tastes like tuna. It definitely tastes like corn. It definitely tastes like red peppers. Just give me 1 second here. I would say that this is a detuned Thai. This is definitely detuned Thai food. It's actually very, very good. And I'm not a huge fan of, like, tinned fish stuff. Just give me 1 second. All right, this one's coming. Just give me 1 second here. It is very, very fresh tasting. Without a doubt, that tuna came out of the water, got processed, went into the package. It is very, very fresh tasting. The corn is very, very fresh tasting. The beans are very nice. Just give me 1 second here. Got to give it some more reflection upon testing. I think I know why they give it the 2-year pull date. I mean, it's good. It's actually very good. The fish is very, very fresh. It's very vibrant. Just give me 1 second here. Wipey. Ugh. I gotta say, this is actually one of the better ones. I normally shy way far and away from anything fish-related coming out of a retort pouch. Almost as it's just a habit. If anybody ever threw me one of the tuna with noodles from, the US MREs, I'd run screaming. With this, you'd probably be fighting each other for it because it's actually just that good. Surprisingly enough, they really nailed this, and I actually really like Thai food anyway. And I've had very good luck, believe it or not, with the Thai pouches. If you go to Trader Joe's, they actually have like a Thai tuna, Thai chili tuna. I think it's really not hot. I mean, it's more sweet than anything, but it's got the galangal in there, and it's got all the good lemongrass. I mean, it's really, really good stuff. I mean, for some reason, the Thais, when they make food and they put it in a retort pouch, it stays good. I mean, it really stays good. This is my second try from another manufacturer that was based in Thailand, and those guys nail it. I gotta say, if I'm gonna be chowing down some stuff and I'm looking at retort pouches and it comes from Thailand, I'm not gonna be too unhappy a camper. So, I'm gonna call this one number 2. Number 2 on the retort pouches from the, let me grab up a box here. The 24-hour multi-climate British Ration. Now, here's the thing. The MOD rations have actually switched off. And if you go to MRE Info or MRE Resources or any of those guys, I think probably MRE Info would be a better sourcing on that one. They'll tell you that the MOD, which would be the Ministry of Defense in England, has switched up on their 24-hour packs. They've actually reduced some stuff. What went by the wayside? Actually, a lot of the hot stuff, the tea, the coffee, what have you, they say because the kids that are coming in nowadays into service don't drink that stuff. And they probably just throw it rather than actually carrying it with them. It's just too much extra crap. So actually, if you look on MRE Info, they'll tell you exactly what they've done to the British. I think they call them a GP ration now. So, Golf Papa. That would be basically what they've done to them. So anyway, here at Ace Podcast Channel, I'm going to basically finish chowing this sucker down and do very, very daily things. And, excuse me, go on from there. And again, if you truly, really, wish to talk to the guy that actually sent me this stuff, his address is right there. That's the Bushcraft guy, and his name is Josh. Please sub his channel and check him out. He's a fairly young guy. He's coming up with content, and it's a fairly young channel. So anyway, here at the Ace Podcast Channel, I'm going to say see you, and as always, eat the stuff from Thailand. Good times.